have the Warren Central Dragons, the champions of the 2023 KHSAA UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16 tournament. On the podium, we have head coach William Unsell, student athletes Chappelle Whitney, Marion Walker, and Cade Unsell. Coach, comments, please.
Man, what a great game. Great game. We got up. They made runs like we told our kids they would. We lost a couple guys. Lost a little shooter a couple times. But I'm just proud of the kids, the way they fought and hung in there.
Question? Back here.
Coach, in the fourth quarter, you went to Chappelle quite a few times down the stretch. He got a bucket every time he went down. Is that something that you wrote on all year, or is this something that just happened tonight?
No, I mean we ride him a lot. We rode on him, and it really was just dependent. You know, like when coming out of half, it was Cade. Fourth quarter was Glover, Walkup, and Whitney. They just made plays. We just tried to get, they were zoning us, so we was trying to get Whitney or Glover in the middle and the other one down, so we could just dump it down. And he went and made a couple plays for us.
Right here again, in the back.
Guys, when it comes down to just, being back in the championship after last year, playing GRC again this year, how, exciting is it for you guys to, do this, to come back, and, it's not guaranteed you guys make it, and definitely not guaranteed to play GRC, but what does it mean to you guys?
So once we got back, there's a big relief, we finally made it back, and we've been here before, so when the game got tight, we came together, finished it out.
William, I believe going into tonight, you had a 93 to 45 edge in rebounding over your three opponents here. I don't know what that total is now. You talked about that before the tournament. How much of that was a factor in you hoisting the trophy?
That was a big factor. We gave up a couple that we shouldn't have. A couple loose balls they got. I think they had stat sheet got them for 5 offensive rebounds. I think a little more than that, but a couple of them we had our hands on. So I wasn't happy with that. But we put a premium on rebounding, on both ends. Because it's going to be a lot of shots. I mean, most nights you're not going to shoot the ball well, so you got to go chase some of them down. And we really put a big emphasis on second chance points.
Right here on the corner.
For the players, now that you've won it, what was this last year like to be so close last year, to come in, kind of one of the team with a target all year, and ultimately finish it off? What has this year been like for you guys?
It has really been, an amazing experience with these guys. We got Kay, Phil, Maury, IB, all them. It's really been a special season. We were 36-1, yeah. So feel great.
It feels really good. I remember my freshman year when we all came together in class and told them to state championship. But now we actually did it now, so it's not really I don't believe it really happened yet until I go back to my hotel room, talk to IB, and we're state champs. We're gonna celebrate for all night probably. I'm not going to sleep tonight, so.
Phones up at 10:30.
Hey.
Losing last year, we all told each other we wanted to get back, so it's about business every day. And now that we got it, we partying tonight.
Okay, that's probably 2 biggest free throws I'm sure you've ever had in your life. And how many times has maybe Dad put that scenario in your pocket there, either after practice or in the front yard? Up 2, you need 2 to clinch it.
Yes, sir. Once it got late, we went in timeout, and I think we missed 2 1-on-1s or something like that. So I went in timeout, and I told him to give me the ball. I was gonna make the free throws, and I did that.
Right here.
Coach, you kind of remarked this year several times on how this team doesn't have any fear. Did this game put a scare in you at least?
Honestly, no. I just thought we'd make enough plays. I really thought we'd make enough plays. I knew at a certain point that we were going to extend too far and we'd be able to capitalize. We got a little careless with the ball a couple times. They made some tough shots. And I thought we could wear them down a little bit. I think we did that. They got a little fatigued in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth. I think we stopped playing a little too early. I'm trying to tell my guys keep attacking. We stopped playing a little too early, let them back in it. But again, not really. It's not really been a game all year. We might lose this one. Honestly, it was just like, go make a play. You got to start making plays. I told Chappelle to turn one up. You got to go make a play now. And he went down and scored right after that.
Coach, you had 4 players in double digits, 3 of which had 17. Can you kind of talk about how well your players shared the ball tonight and if that's a normal for you guys?
All it was normal for us. You know, we basically had 5 guys average double figures this year. I think Caden and Chappelle was 15, 16. Mar was 12, Amari was 11, and IV was 9.5. So they shared the ball all year. Any of these guys easily could be somewhere in average 25, 30 points a game. But we put an emphasis on it's hard to guard when you have 5 really good basketball players. I like playing teams when they have 1 or 2. You know, we can end up taking 1 or 2 of your way. So we preach to them, yeah, you can go somewhere and score 30. You won't win as many games as you want to. We're going to use you to stay here and move the ball. And you might not score 30, you might not score 1,000 points, but you'll win a lot of basketball games.
In the middle here, Jason.
You talked about giving your team permission to lose. How much of your job this year did you feel like was just taking pressure off your team? And when you look back, did the Madison Central loss maybe even help with that?
Yeah. Going into the year, I told them that. I said, man, listen, you guys don't have to win this thing. We got a great team. You don't have to win it. Just have fun. It's your senior year. Might be the most enjoyable sports time of your life. Don't worry about winning. Let that take care of itself. And as we got going, it happened. You know, I was just like, let the fellas relax. And the tightest we got was in the region championship game, and I could just see it. I was like, oh, we got a worse warm-up. We did a lot of things we hadn't done. And when we got over that, I said, we'll be pretty good. We're good after that. That Madison Central game was great for us. Coach Feldhouse, an unbelievable coach, great coach. It was the best thing that happened to us. Cold weather coming in was great. You know, we didn't practice for 6 days. We went to play that game with no practice. And we got off the bus, we were down 18-4. Everybody said, man, what happened in that game? 1, we got beat by a really good team. 2, you can tell we hadn't practiced. 3, we've been out for 6 days, they've been out of school, so after the game, I said, how many of y'all been asleep since before midnight? None of them. I said, okay. Well, we played today early. Which one of y'all went to bed before midnight tonight, the night before? None of them. They talking 4 o'clock playing a video game. And you can tell. We're on the bus, and I drove separate. And we're getting off the parkway. We're almost to Versailles, and I look past the bus. I don't see nothing but feet. So I'm calling my coach, like, get them up, man. We're playing in less than an hour. Get them up. And they got over there, and they all kept saying, thank you. And they all kept saying, oh, I can't get my body going. I can't feel my legs. And I told my sister, we're not winning this game. These kids, I didn't say that word, so these fools hadn't been asleep in days. And you can tell.
Coach, in the first half, on a good note, and give yourself some momentum going into halftime for coming out in the third quarter, how big was that shot by De La Fuerte?
That was great. It was great. You know, that could have been a different change in the game. But we had the ball with 22 seconds going. We shoot a tough shot, and I'm screaming at him, man, you're the point guard. See the clock. Then we get it again, and he still didn't realize it was down to 5 because he just got caught up in the game. So we're screaming at him, go, and all of a sudden he takes off. We do that once a week. Shoot half-court shots once a week. You know, you never know when you're gonna need one of those. And that was big. It was momentum. Then we came out, and Cade gave us a little gap where we could overcome some of the runs. We knew they was gonna make runs. We got special players with Morton and Parrish, and then Anthony started making threes, so we knew there was gonna be a run, but we wanted enough cushion where we could handle the run.
Back.
Mars, I feel like these last couple of games you've had, shots that would come in at clutch moments, whether it be in the first quarter, third, or fourth, and you guys are able to score. A lot of you guys are able to score, and it doesn't have to be one person every night. Can you talk about the mindset and the way that you guys are able, and it doesn't have to be one guy, and it can be any of you guys at any given night?
Oh, shoot. Well, all five of the players on the court, like you said, they can go get 30 if they want to. But like, I got hot first quarter, started giving the ball to me, and then K got hot, started giving the ball to him, Pell got hot, started giving the ball to him, just chain reaction really.
Right here.
Hey, Coach, you kind of touched on it there a little bit about Morton and Paris, and Coach Cook there congratulating you. What can you talk about GRC just as a program and how competitive they were tonight, and maybe could this be a rivalry now in the future or something like that?
You know what? They got a heart of a champion. They've been have they played in 3 straight finals, or has it been 2? It's 2, but they've been in 3 straight tournaments in a row, 4 straight in a row. I mean, you're talking about guys who won a lot of basketball games. He does a great job with them, and we knew him. And Morton wasn't going down. I tell people all the time, this time of year, old guys win. The older team, seniors win. And he just kept making play after play. Some of those shots were tough. He just hanging down in there in the paint, and some of them were tough. He made them. And we just knew it was going to be a fight, and we just had to withstand some of that and make plays on our end.
On that note, we're gonna let Coach and the Dragons go so they can enjoy this championship. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the victory.
Appreciate it. Thank you.